Hi friends, the new experience in Copilot Studio is simply awesome. It simplifies the way organizations design and deploy AI copilots by providing an intuitive authoring environment, powerful orchestration capabilities, and seamless integration with enterprise data and systems. It can enable your team to accelerate innovation, streamline operations, and deliver impactful AI experiences altogether. I will just give you one small example of a agentic workflow, which I have given a fancy name like this Porchman in workflow. What's Porchman? Porchman is another agent which I have created beforehand. So this Porchman, if you remember, I created this agent. A couple of videos I created, I posted on this. So this agent is basically going to help you create purchase order and can also help you, uh, you know, if this needs some kind of a submission to the workflow, some kind of submission of the purchase order to workflow, it can also help you with that. It can also help you with the purchase order confirmation. It can also help you with the receipt list. And lastly, it can also help you with the invoicing, provided your approver is going to approve the invoice creation by using some kind of a request information, kind of a human in loop arrangement. So all these things I created and I demoed it in one of my previous YouTube videos, if you can have a look at it. And this agent I am calling from my workflow. So my workflow is here. It's a very simple workflow, which I am saying when a new email arrives, then you need to classify the content of the mailer. So this classify content, this classify process is altogether a new addition in Copilot Studio new experience. What I am doing is that I am just classifying the body, the content of the mail body. And based on that, I am classifying the furtherance, like whatever I need to do, I'm telling it to my flow. So if this is an agent creation, if this is a purchase order creation, I need to call the agent for PO creation. If this is for confirmation of the purchase order, I need to call the agent for confirmation. If it is a packing slip, I can call the agent for packing slip. And if it is a invoicing of the purchase order, I need to call the agent for PO invoicing. And if none of this matches at all, I'm just replying back to the sender saying that if you can provide more information so that I can help you with the requirement, something like that. I'm giving a default answer to the sender. Okay, so saying that, what how am I classifying? This classification is done very very easy. Like, all I need to do is that I need to tell the Copilot that on what basis I am asking it. I'm expecting it to classify. I'm expecting it to classify on basis of the body, the content of the mailer. Okay, and if this is asking to get the purchase order created, so be it, it is creating the purchase order and then responding it back to the sender. And if it is an agent confirmation, if it is for confirmation of the purchase order, so I am asking it to call the confirmation, the purchaseman's same tool that I have created. So if I take it to the tools, here is a tool for PO confirmation which I have created, X++ plugin. So similarly for PO receipt and for invoicing also. So exactly that's what I'm doing here. And I'm calling I'm calling emails once done. Once done, I'm just sending the agent's actions, the agent's result. I'm just sending it back to the sender. So it's very simple. I'll just demo it to you. All you need to do is that you need to turn on the new experience toggle out here, and this pane will altogether start coming on its own. And just not that, you can also test your any specific node you want to ensure that it's working properly. You can just come down to this test tab and you can select a run, like I manually ran this, and you can rerun this and you can understand like how is the flow working, is it working as expected or not. And just not that, you can also review issues. You can also uh, get a version history if you and so here are the versions that I have saved, and I can revert to any version at any point of time. And I can also compare with the current version and I can restore if I want to. So with that, let me show you a quick demo, like how is this all behaving. So here I am just I'm sending an email to this account from my personal account. And it's a very simple email, a simple statement that asks the system to create a purchase order for this vendor, for this site, this warehouse, and the item, this quantity and unit price. So once done, I am also requesting it to send back the results of the execution. So if I hit enter, let's go back. So it has arrived here with this details like this. And if I go back to my flow, and let's see, if we go to the activity, and we should be able to see this, it's saying succeeded, and it has been successfully been able to find out which case does this request belong to, this mail body belongs to. Okay, so it's clearly saying the mail went for pre-operation, and eventually it's replying back to my email. So if you see, I already have got an email response back like this. Okay, don't mind about this mail body, we can definitely work on it. But you see, it's saying the great news, this is the purchase order that has been created 00153. And so if you come back to here, and this is, if I just reload this, and you should be able to see a newly created purchase order with 00153 is this one. And it's saying, for just not that, it's also saying you want me to confirm the purchase order. So in, if I go back to the mailer and let me respond to the mail, and I am asking it to confirm the same by sending this as a reply. And once the mail reaches on the mailbox, automatically the flow is picking up and it's saying as running. So if I click on this, it should be able to show me the details of the run. So yeah, it's taking a while to load the canvas, and let's wait till the canvas gets loaded. And yes, it's showing as agent for confirmation. Simply it went to the this part of the classification, and it is replying back to me. So if I see the confirmation, I should be able to see the purchase order which I created previously. It's in the approved state. If I reload this, it should be in the confirmed state. Yes, it got confirmed. And you can see the response. It's clearly saying that the purchase order confirmed successfully with this with the details. And it's also asking, like, if you want to confirm after the confirmation, if you also want to do the packing slip, and you can go for the next steps. With that, let me take your leave. Copilot Studio new experience is an amazing bonanza of a lot of things to dug out from. Stay tuned, and till I come back with a new topic with what else can be done with the new experience. Don't forget to like and subscribe my channel. Much love, Subha.